Alright, and we are here to see Chainsaw 3D. On our way in right now to go get our tickets because the fucking closest theater wasn't having a fucking showing at midnight, so I'm a little bit pissed off, but we made it here, so we're going in right now to go see it. And there is the poster, fiends. Well, I'm gonna go in. I'll let you guys know how the movie is once I get out. So I'll see you after a bit. So, damn it, Danny, what did you think of Texas Chainsaw 3D?
Hell yeah, need to watch it. Get out, watch shit now. Fucking watch it 6 times. It doesn't fucking matter. It's gonna be a damn good movie for years and years to come. Not to mention sequels and everything else.
You think I should try out for the sequel?
You should.
Yeah, you think I should?
Yeah.
You think I should?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Be a Sawyer fucking family member?
A Sawyer family?
Yeah, fuck, you think I want to be a... Oh, well, I wouldn't mind being a victim, but I wouldn't mind being a Sawyer. It'd be kind of cool. Make some fucking chili and shit.
That'd be nice to put our hats in on something like that, wouldn't it?
It would be nice. Well, oh shit. Trying to back out. Just got done seeing Texas Chainsaw 3D. I was actually really impressed with it. I wasn't let down by it.
Even though the only people who wanted to talk to us were people that
didn't even like the movie. It's like, what the fuck, man? But anywho, we had a good time, and the 3D was awesome in it. I gotta say, that's probably the best performance of Leatherface I've seen since Gunnar Hansen. And it was believable.
Who is that? Hey! Hey!
Go.
What the
Did you hit him?
I don't know.
Did you hit him?
I don't know.
Something coming. Back up. Back up! Back up, Nick! It was like it could have really happened. And, so, I mean, I was really into it. They kept it, you know, down to earth. And it wasn't like watching an MTV music video the whole time. Yeah, goddamn cigarette went out. But, I thought the 3D worked great. I got one.
I think that the realism was a very good factor in that movie.
And with me just keeping it, you know, like the original and making it believable, I think that's what helped make it work. So it was a good time. I recommend it. I'd like to go see it a couple more times, actually. It's just the only thing that was the problem for me, having a bunch of dumbass fucking teenagers behind me where I couldn't fucking hear the goddamn movie most of the time. That's what pissed me off. But I mean, from what I watched, and when they did shut the fuck up, and it was a really good movie. I always hate fucking dumbasses that go into a horror movie and just don't know when to shut the fuck up. So I'd have to say about 95% of that movie was being talked through the whole time I was sitting there trying to watch it.
So, how do you feel about the connection between this movie and the 1974 movie?
I like the connection between it. I like how they added more to the story of it, and showed that the Sawyers, did get taken down for what they did. It made it more, a real sequel. For me.
Yeah, continuing the story.
Just seeing how well that everything was done with the recreation of the house. Just seeing everything as it looked in the original movie was just dead on. And not to mention, the way they 3D'd the original 74 at the beginning of it was just awesome as hell, too. And I gotta admit, I actually jumped a couple times. That's weird, because you never hear of me going to a horror movie and actually kind of getting scared shitless to the point of where I jump.
I'll admit it. Damn it, Danny jumped a couple times, too.
So, it was a fun time. I just wish those fucking dicks would have shut up.
Go, go, go!
The hell was that?
Okay, go,
Ryan, slow down. The gate needs to open. Give it time to open.
Ready, go.
Ryan,
Fuck
slow
off.
down.
What happened?
The car stopped.
What?
Hey, back it up. Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
John, Ryan!
Wait for the gate to open.
Go, go, let's go!
I even said it at one point. I was just like, why don't you guys shut the fuck up? You think they listen? Fuck no.
Alright, anything you got to say to any of those assholes out there that want to take their old lady on a date where she's clinging to their arm or whatnot?
Definitely take your old ladies to see this movie. It was fucking amazing from what I seen of it. And, because I watched the whole movie, there was a lot of parts I couldn't hear, but the ending was great, the intro was great, Dan Yeager as Leatherface was fucking awesome. I'm a fan, so when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, I'm getting it.
Yeah, it'll be bought. It'll be in the Damn It Danny household.
It'll have a nice little spot cleared off for it when it arrives, because I've got all the chainsaws, even the bad ones I don't like. But this one is definitely going right next to the original. And I'm looking forward to seeing a sequel to it, for sure.
And personally, I have to say to all the assholes out there who are going to bitch because this does not continue on with the story of the remake and the beginning, times change.
Times change, but I don't know. That fucking original is timeless.
Yes.
So, just having a sequel to that original and still keeping it as good as the original is just fucking amazing that somebody pulled it off. So Lionsgate did a fucking tremendous job, and I'm really glad that they were the ones that got a hold of it, and not Michael Bay. I fucking hate the remake. Everybody just holds that movie to such a high regard. I think it's fucking stupid. And you know what I also loved about this sequel was the fact that they kept the meat in high standard in it. And they continued the idea of the slaughterhouse and everything. It was just that, I fucking like that.
What are your views on the actors that they got to play the family of the original cast?
Well, just seeing Gunnar Hansen alone was
ticket purchase worthy. Just seeing him have those lines in it, and it's just, it's awesome. You know, and seeing the original Sally, Marilyn Burns. Oh man. I seen John Dugan as Grandpa. He didn't really have very much in it, but from what he did do, he did play Grandpa again, so it was cool seeing him. Bill Moseley as the cook, I was really impressed with. He did carry himself well as Drayton Sawyer, so my hat's off to all of them. And even though Sam McKenzie played young Leatherface, he wasn't in the movie all that much at the beginning. It was weird to just have him in that moment, because it was really like not even 2 scenes.
True.
2 scenes done. But it was cool to see the Pretty Woman mask on him, and him kind of just, taking it in like young Leatherface. So, it was just cool to see all that, and just seeing that house, and I really enjoyed it. That was it was one of my favorite parts in the whole movie, but it was just, just awesome to fucking watch, man. So I'm gonna say that it's definitely going in my collection, and I definitely give this movie a double horns up.
Amen. I'll second that.
And so if you haven't got to see it yet, get out there and see Texas Chainsaw 3D. And I'll catch you on the Theater of Death.
Yeah.
This is Helsing signing off with my partner, Damn It Danny. Back from the dead. The Murder Boys are back together.
Trying to do what we do and, I don't know, fuck some shit up.
And, there'll probably be a couple more Murder Boy Road episodes for the Theater of Death, but we'll see what we can do for you. But like I said, Texas Chainsaw 3D in theaters now. Go see it. See you later.
They were trying to kill me.
It's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat.
Texas Chainsaw.
Runs in the family.